Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. Story is the backbone of any movie and script is the soul of any story. Today I am reviewing one of the very good movies that I have recently watched. One of the most sensitive, sensible, fantastic and awesome movie named Mimi. As I was already telling at the intro of my video about the script and story of the movie, even before reviewing the movie Mimi, I would like to compliment, congratulate and appreciate the efforts put by Lakshman Utekar and Rohan Shankar in scripting this beautiful story of Mimi. They both have worked on the story and screenplay of the movie and they have come out superbly. Any movie is catchy and watchable if it has really good dialogues. The dialogues of the movie have been written by Rohan Shankar and he has done an appreciable job. The dialogues of Mimi are really good and you will love every bit of it. The movie Mimi is based on 2011 Marathi movie Mala Ai Vaichi, if I am pronouncing it in a right way. Lakshman Utekar and Rohan Shankar have done an exceptional job in translating the Marathi movie so that it suits to the tastes of the Hindi audience. The movie Mimi deals with a very sensitive topic of surrogacy, motherhood and also child adoption. When such sensitive topic needs to be handled, it needs to be handled with utmost sensibility and the writers and director of the movie has done the justice there. The movie also has a blend of comedy, good comedy or situational comedy I would call. The humor element of the movie is so good, so fine that it doesn't disturb or it doesn't damage the soul of the movie or storytelling. In fact, the humor is situational as I already said and blends very well with the movie and the script and story of the movie. And the humor goes along with the narration of the story and that is very important. Again, I would like to appreciate the writers and director of the movie for dealing such a sensitive issue in a sensible way by blending it with light humor, situational humor and yet making the storytelling good and impactful. Next, I would like to compliment the two big stars of the movie, Kriti Sanon playing the role of Mimi and of course Pankaj Tripathi playing the role of Bhanu. Kriti Sanon and Pankaj Tripathi are the soul of this movie and they have carried the success of the movie on their shoulders. They are definitely their director's characters and they have done justice to their role. Now I'll come to the synopsis of the movie. Mimi Mansingh Rathore is an aspiring actress. She is a very good dancing star and is a hardcore fan of Ranveer Singh. She is a very good dance artist as I already said and hails from an artistic family comprising of her father and mother. Her father and mother are also into the theatrics. Mimi has 855 likes on her social media profile and she has given 72 performances of which she is very proud of. As I said, Mimi is an aspiring actress. She wants to go to Bollywood, topple the top actresses therein and wants to do lead in the Hindi movies. She has lots of dreams but doesn't have the most required aspect, that is the money which could satisfy her dreams. She needs a lot of money to march into the movie industry but she can't figure out where exactly she would make that money from. Then Mimi meets a taxi driver, Bhanu Pratap Pandey. He is simply called as Bhanu in the movie. It is Bhanu who lays the foundation for Mimi's dreams and he introduces Mimi to international couple, husband and wife coming from US who are looking for a surrogate mother to bear their baby. The US couple are named Summer and John. Summer has been living in India for the past 6 years and she can speak Hindi as well. Mimi is a common girl with lots of dreams and aspirations. She needs big money as I already said. She is tempted into becoming a surrogate mother because Summer and John offers her with a big deal. If Mimi signs the agreement of becoming a surrogate mother for Summer and John's baby, she would be getting 20 lakh rupees in return. 20 lakh rupees is a big amount and Mimi immediately falls into the plan. Mimi doesn't even realize the consequences of what she is doing and what is waiting for her in the future, and she readily volunteers to take the role of surrogate mother. Mimi convinces her parents by telling that she has been offered a role in the movie which needs her to be out of home for 9 months. Mimi spends the first part of her pregnancy days in her best friend Shama's home. Herein, Mimi is disguised as a Muslim to live in Shama's home. Our taxi driver Bhanu, who has been given the responsibility of taking care of Mimi during her pregnancy days by Summer and John, also disguises as Nazruddin and declares himself as a husband of Mimi, who is in disguise of a Muslim and has come to reside in Shama's home. Summer and John abandon Mimi and the baby growing in her womb midway because they had learned that the baby growing in Mimi's womb is suffering from Down's syndrome. Summer and John always wanted a healthy surrogate who would deliver a healthy baby for them, and the child in Mimi's womb suffering from Down syndrome was a bad news for them. Summer and John run back to US in spite of Bhanu trying to convince them to own their baby which was growing in Mimi's womb. All hells break open for Mimi as her pregnancy and identity gets exposed. She now has to face the wrath of her family and also the society in which she lives. Mimi eventually takes a bold decision. She decides to carry on with her pregnancy and give birth to the child. But even at that particular moment, Mimi doesn't realize that there are more shocking surprises in wait for her in the future days. How does Mimi deal with this particular situation? How does Mimi give a fight back? How does Mimi fight for herself and the baby growing within her with her family and society? How courageously Mimi tackles with the challenges thrown at her by her life and destiny forms the remaining story of Mimi. The movie deals with a good topic of surrogacy and motherhood and has been dealt with in a very sensitive, sensible and emotional way. The topic of the movie has been treated with utmost perfection and sensibility. As I already said at the beginning of my video that there is light and enjoyable humor in this movie Mimi, but that fun element doesn't meddle with the sensitiveness of storytelling. The movie is not only engaging but also is entertaining. There are certainly some very good scenes which makes you emotional. Coming to the star cast of the movie, the lead role of Mimi has been played by Kriti Sanon. Kriti Sanon has not only given a good performance but also an exceptional performance as Mimi. Her acting and expressions at different phases of the story, be it an enjoyable dancing girl right at the beginning of the movie, the girl who is in confusion whether to take up surrogacy or not, and the girl who readily accepts to become a surrogate mother just because she wants money to fulfill her dreams, and the emotions and expressions shown by Kriti Sanon when she becomes a mother of a child. All those expressions while she is experiencing the motherhood, all those beautiful expressions when she delivers the child and becomes a mother, the pain, fury, anger and lot more emotions when she learns that she has been abandoned with somebody's child in her womb. Everything for Kriti Sanon has come right, and she is the person who has done every frame right. I feel Mimi is one of the finest roles Kriti Sanon has done till date. Pankaj Tripathi plays the role of Bhanu, and what to tell about Pankaj Tripathi. He is an exceptional person with different shades of emotions and expressions to his name. When we speak about the blend of fine situational comedy and the sensitive and sensible topic of surrogacy in the movie Mimi, it is Pankaj Tripathi who has made that blend look perfect. Pankaj Tripathi, as always, is awesome. He owns every frame in which he acts. and this he does by blending and varying his emotions and expressions in a very fine way. While Pankaj Tripathi's emotions and expressions are touching and appealing at different parts of the movie, his funny one-liners are hilarious and rib-tickling. Pankaj Tripathi as Bhanu initially introduces Mimi to the international couple because he too wants money. When he is offered with a big amount of 5 lakh rupees, Bhanu readily accepts to find a surrogate mother for Summer and John. That is how he finds Mimi for them. But later when Summer and John abandons Mimi with a baby in her womb, Bhanu stands with her in every step of hers and in every decision of hers. He doesn't even refuse when Mimi in a furious mood points at Bhanu and tells that he is my husband. He stands with Mimi and fights against the society, fights for her and her identity. This shows different shades of Pankaj Tripathi's acting, and the character of Bhanu has been well written. When once Mimi asks Bhanu, "You would have easily left me and I would not even have searched for you. When you had the opportunity to do so, why you did not do that?" Bhanu gives a very good reply and tells her that being a driver, he is not used to abandon his passengers in the midway of the journey. It is in fact his duty to take his passengers to the destined destination, immaterial of the roads being weird or crooked. The kind personality of Bhanu's character have been well depicted in this scene and many other such scenes. And when in a mood of comedy, Pankaj Tripathi has his own ways of tickling your funny ribs and make you laugh to your heart's content. The finest thing about Pankaj Tripathi's acting is that he doesn't try too hard in making you people laugh or making you people emotional. Certain things come very naturally to Pankaj Tripathi, and that is why he is one of the finest actors of Bollywood today. Again, just like Kriti Sanon, I feel this role of Bhanu is one of the finest performances for Pankaj Tripathi in the recent days. Pankaj Tripathi's role has multiple dimensions, and you will believe me when you watch this movie. As I already said, Pankaj Tripathi and Kriti Sanon are the soul and heart of the movie. Their roles are well balanced and well scripted. They complement each other in a very fine way. Evelyn Edwards plays the role of Summer, and Aidan Whiteock plays the role of John. They play the international couple who are searching for the surrogate mother. Evelyn Edwards is superb in her role, and she has got right emotions at right places. Evelyn and Aidan have meaty roles in the movie, and they just don't make guest appearances, but their role was important for the movie, and their role too runs along the length of the movie. The roles of Summer and John was very important for the story, and their roles very well sync with the plot of the movie. Sai Tamankar as Shama, Mimi's best friend, has done a commendable job. Manoj Pahwa as Mimi's father Mansingh and Supriya Pathak as Mimi's mother Shobha are superb in their roles. It is needless to tell that Manoj Pahwa and Supriya Pathak are the finest actors. And you would definitely fall in love with 4 different babies playing the role of Raj at different points of the story. Already, as I said, Lakshman Utekar is the director of the movie, and he has done a commendable job. The movie has been produced by Dinesh Vijan and Geo Studios. The music of the movie Mimi has been composed by Maestro A.R. Rahman. The music cannot be graded as great, but it is good enough. You can catch up with wonderful emotions in the song Rihai De, sung by A.R. Rahman himself. The song Choti Si Chidiya, sung by Kailash Kher, is also emotional and touchy. As I already said that in the beautiful story narration of Mimi, the second lead is by situational comedy. Watch out for that man Pankaj Tripathi as he takes you through wonderful moments of enjoyable fun. In one of the scenes, Pankaj Tripathi expresses his ambition of mothering a child, and Kriti Sanon asks, "From where do you deliver the child?" In yet another scene, you can see Pankaj Tripathi endorsing the surrogacy in his own language, and it is really fun to watch. And that hilarious part of the movie comes when Pankaj Tripathi dons the role of a Muslim, and at 2 different situations he is confused whether his name is Nazruddin or Nawazuddin. You can remember Nawazuddin Siddiqui's role from Bajrangi Bhaijaan when you see Pankaj Tripathi playing the role of Muslim in the movie. The replies that Pankaj Tripathi gives when Shama's father quizzes him about namaz, and when Pankaj Tripathi tells Shama to buj gayi when Shama's father asks Shama kahan hai, and the scene in which Pankaj Tripathi demonstrates different kinds of walking styles to Shama's father are hilarious. In yet another scene, when Kriti Sanon asks Pankaj Tripathi what is the name of your mother, he tells Kaikeyi, and she mocks at him by telling him, you still love your mother in spite of that name. There are plenty of fun moments like this in the movie which keeps you glued to your chair. And there is a lovely climax waiting for you at the end of the movie. One of the loveliest, sweetest and most touching climax of any movie I have watched in the recent times. The climax of the movie is very emotional and leaves you with an important message and moral. I did not want to give the spoilers, but I couldn't resist myself from telling that. Anyways, Mimi is a family entertainer, and do watch the movie with your family. The initial OTT release dates of Mimi was on 30th July. The film was to be released on Netflix and Jio Cinemas. But since the movie was leaked online few days before its release, the makers of the movie and the OTT platforms decided that they're going to release the movie on 26th July and not 30th July. So Mimi had a premature release on 26th July, that was yesterday. Nevertheless, Mimi is a fantastic movie and I thoroughly enjoyed watching every bit of it. These are the kind of movies which we await for. A well-scripted story, a well-made film, innovative presentation, and very good actors to carry the roles on their shoulders. What else do you need? I'll highly recommend you people to watch Mimi. Don't miss it. Last but not the least, a take-home message from Mimi. You need not give birth to a child to become parents, and the child need not be yours for you to be called as parents. Isn't it wonderful? Today is 27th of July and today happens to be birthday of Kriti Sanon. I wish Kriti Sanon on her birthday. Happy birthday, Kriti Sanon. Thanks for giving us Mimi. You were wonderful and so was the movie. Thanks for watching my video. If you allowed my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.